Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a sixth sense.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Army's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Alford. Behind his tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
At the 34. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
And you want to run the football.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the first down and more. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. With the catch, it's Page. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Allen. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Back to pass, it's Alford. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snags it over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. He's got him. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you've got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
On the option. Find some fresh air. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They want to run this quarterback. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Fires to the wideout.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the ground, it's Hester. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. The toss to the outside. Finding an escape route. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Taylor wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Black Knights! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Page. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Quarterback keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Calls his own number. Creates a little space. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. big fullback's got it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Power football with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Gets the back moving. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He'll toss it. He has the first and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Motion from the back. To the ground. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Benson. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Give to the fullback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running to Green. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. On the run, it's Keith. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll leave it with him. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Makes the quick grab. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Page. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Got the quick pass. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll do it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Runs through the tackle. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Right back to the well. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Run it with the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the fullback. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the catch. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good...
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Smart move to keep it on the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Gives it on the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Tulsa wasting no time.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's that's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the tailback. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Gets the back moving. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Alford. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pick off! What a play by this defense. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the back. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.